it feels good. After I shifted my subconscious mind to like success, I just like now I just wake up and I'm like, oh, I'm successful just because I woke up. Something that I never felt before was had never, it never crossed my mind that, I have this like subconscious block that success equaled death for me.
Mm.
And once I
Mm.
shifted that, like things just started like developing by themselves. And I was like, oh, okay. So this is how this works. So now I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna study. I'm focusing on digital marketing, but I'm not forgetting spirituality. Let's make
Hmm.
an ebook around the subconscious mind and how does digital marketing help me market this? So that's
Hmm.
where I'm at right now.
Awesome.
Yeah, so we'll see how that goes.
Awesome. Hell yeah. And you're experiencing some blocks in your creative life?
Yeah, I feel has to do with the sexual energy, the feminine, like the wild feminine,
Mm-hmm.
like some my kundalini is very active, so it starts like taking me places, but I have noticed that um when it comes to creativity, it's just like I can't, like I think of something and I'm like, oh, it feels so like I'm inspired and motivated, but then I start hearing that thought where it's like, I don't know how to create this. How do I make this happen? I start doubting my potential,
Mm-hmm.
you know? It's like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I don't think I have the creativity that this needs, or I'm not artistic enough, or things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, just recently I was able to tap in, and it all has to do with my sexual energy. It's not, it's kind of trapped still.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
and that's very connected with like the core of me, like that sensual, expressive, and just like being me freely is
Mm-hmm.
still, there's some part that's still kind of shut down. It shuts down from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
It's better, a lot better, but there's still something there.
Mm-hmm. So we're looking at this, all of these connections of authenticity,
Hmm.
taking up space,
Yeah,
sexuality,
yeah,
creativity, the divine feminine energy, taking action, which is actually a
yeah.
little more masculine energy, right? So
Hmm.
all of that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay,
yeah.
great. We are doing some clearing just for this kundalini sexual energy. It feels like it's getting it's almost like it's getting tied up in the organs in the solar plexus is what I'm getting, because you're like, it's like you're feeling it, it's there, it's activated, but then as we spoke about this feeling of turning it into action, it's getting tangled up in there. So it's like we're doing some clearing for the entire digestive system and the solar plexus. We are so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. And as you are embodying this success mindset, it's really exciting that part of that is being able to hold space for the big visions and know that spirit will show you step by step how to get there. And the step by steps are no different than what you're doing now with digital marketing, right? I have watched you time and time and time again go, I don't know how to do that thing. And then you sit down and you learn how to do it, right? Despite the fact that you
Yeah,
have this old voice that's telling you you can't do it, right? And so
yeah.
now you're taking this energy and intention into your like bigger dreams or bigger projects or whatever it is. I'm also getting that it would be really beneficial to have something creative, and maybe you do something creative that you do that's like no pressure, just for fun, just easy. You never show anyone, right? Whatever it
Mhm.
may be, paint by number, Play-Doh, sculptures, like just anything, just to get it going, right? It's like if someone has writer's block. Um, you know, which we know is just a result of blocked energy. But one of the best things you can do is just like write about nothing. Just say, I have writer's block. I have writer's block. I'm so angry, I have writer's block. And then eventually things start moving again, right? There's some clearing happening in the sacral chakra. We are so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. How often are you dancing?
Right now, since I've been pregnant, I haven't been dancing. Yeah,
Okay.
I haven't been dancing. Here and
Uh,
there, when like you're cleaning and you shake it up a little bit. But
good,
no, not really. Not
good.
how I used to.
Okay. Yes. However, and whenever, like dancing for you is a non-negotiable. It's like
No.
drinking water. Yeah, because you have so much energy and you do love to move your body. You love to explore the human form now that you've come into the space of getting more comfortable in the 3D, right? We've pulled in all your galactic friends and frequencies and I'm watching you like find more pleasure in your body in this experience, and dancing is like a surefire way to shake out and shake up whatever needs to be shaken up and shaken out. Um, and so however you can find ways to do that is really, really, really great. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, something about creativity. As you are waking up in the morning and you are telling yourself how successful you are and you are celebrating how successful you feel, it will be of benefit to add on something about creativity. I am so creative and I love feeling creative and I love that my creative energies flow. And when you are doing things like that we don't necessarily think of as creative, you know, you're moving things around in your home, you're cooking, you're dressing for the day, you're putting on your makeup and acknowledging that you're being creative in that time and how good it feels. That will also get this all going. And we are so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Mm, okay, something about else about creativity. Yes. Mm, and every big dream, every big project is just a series of small steps.
Mhm.
That's it. That's it. And if it's not something that you know how to do, you're going to find someone who can either help you learn how to do it or someone who can do it for you, maybe for some kind of energy exchange, right? But we are also continuing to call in that Lia receives all the help she needs.
Mhm.
Lia receives all the help she needs, and being open to that and also continuing to be open to asking for it. Mm-hmm. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Something else around creativity. Yes. You have had lifetimes that you may have tapped into where you have been really accomplished painters, painting and working with color and light is coming through specifically. That's no surprise there at all. You work with
Mhm.
light now, right? But you have a lot of experience in this realm that you can tap into and trust, because the deepest thing is it brings you joy, right? It brings you joy. Now, when you think about creativity, what modalities or projects or visions come up for you?
I think my mind thinks that creativity just has to do with being artistic.
Mm, mm-hmm,
Yeah.
mm-hmm,
And
mm-hmm,
so, I'm not an artist per se, when it comes to like that painting or drawing or like putting all these things together to make a piece of art. Um,
mm,
and I think my writing is artistic because I feel like I I don't know, sometimes I feel like a poet and I'll write, but a lot of the times because there's a subconscious belief here that I'm not artistic enough, then I don't complete my writing or I'll stop writing. I'll write a day and then I won't write for months.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Yeah.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You have many lifetimes as a writer too, and you feel more comfortable with words because they feel like a little more solid. Okay. Has there been any past life trauma we need to look at around being a visual artist? No, but it may come back around. Um, it's really what's beautiful about this time we live in is that, first of all, if you're looking at designing like a book cover or a flyer, girl, Canva is your best friend.
Oh, I know. I love that thing.
It's really a gift because it allows you to be creative without having to know a lot about technical
Mhm.
platforms, right? And different softwares. So, and look at how excited you are just talking about it. So, like, yes, you do have that eye. We are emphasizing it again, and it does bring you joy. That's one of the things I've had a really hard time outsourcing in my business because like I should, but I like it so much. I like to do
Mhm.
it. And I also am like, I'm not really can't draw, can't paint, right? But I embrace that my creativity is made manifest in other ways. And that's one of the ways. So you are really encouraged to keep having fun with that. I'm also seeing you like finger painting. I'm seeing you just taking some paints and or watercolors, and they're saying just paint the codes. Just
Mm.
paint the codes. And you don't need to, yeah, you don't have to show it to anybody. Like it's just another way to get out the energy that's getting stuck here. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And you can even, if it helps you, sometimes this helps me, just be like, it's going to suck. It's fine. I know that. It's fine. I don't have to worry about it, which it won't. There's no actual judgment on any of it because it's a personal expression, right?
Yeah.
But that might help you get started. And you're a very good writer. I've read your writing. Like I read your stuff.
Mhm.
And as you continue to like, let your soul write, let your soul paint. It is all here and it wants to come out in all of these different ways because you have so much of it. It can only be expressed in many different ways. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, what else can we do to help Leah release or embrace or whatever we need to do for this block that says you're not you're not creative and so you shouldn't do it. Like you shouldn't do it. Like this isn't for you. And we're going to see what we can do to let this go. There is some present life age clearing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're doing some clearing for the age of 5. We are so grateful surrounding this beautiful inner child with angels, allowing her to feel so supported and so celebrated, allowing her to feel confident, just expressing herself in all the ways that she wants to. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, anything else there? No. Okay. I am getting that this self-expression that your heart is so craving is also linked to the abundance frequencies. And
Okay.
there is something about giving. You being creative is giving to the world. And the natural energy exchange is for you to receive back. And that is one of the ways in which you will receive. And giving it to the world doesn't mean sharing what you do with the world. As you allow these energies to be expressed, your frequency raises. You're going to feel more relaxed. You're going to feel also more expansive all at the same time. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Even, finding things you can do with the girls, projects for kids, even that could be a way for you to get into it. And that, yeah, you don't have to be an award-winning potter. You don't have to have a gallery at the Met. Like you get to just do some finger painting outside because it's fun. And that's what we're really getting down to. Doing things because they're fun. Period. The end. Yeah, you have this natural sensibility, this natural relationship with light and color that is beyond words. And you see it and you feel it. And now it wants to come through you in this way. Yeah. Okay, is there someone tapping me on my shoulder here? Yes. Okay, there's someone who's coming through who's available if you want to work with them. And this is a guide of yours. This feels like a spirit guide. And they are coming through as this kind of wild artist, this really like out there eccentric person who just doesn't care what anybody thinks about them because their experience is about them and creating what they feel. And that's it. They're helping you get in touch with your inner wild, not your wild, maybe your wild woman, but just your inner wild, period, whatever that looks like. Even identifying as your wild woman energy could be limiting to you. Like they don't even want you to think about that, right? Just wild, period. Yeah, whatever that looks like. Thank you. Okay. Something else around this creative block. Yes. Okay. There's just the symbol of the pyramid is coming through, and they're saying that imagining for a couple minutes before you go into a project or when you're feeling hesitant about starting something, imagining that you are in a pyramid full of rainbow light will be really activating for you and give you some confidence. And it will put you in a space where, again, you can't help but get it out in whatever way that you want. But that setting aside some time to do something creative just for you, even half an hour, a couple days a week, as this is just something mom does, would be really, really, really helpful. And that as you also explore this part of yourself, it's giving your kids permission to also do things that they just find fun, that they don't have to worry about what it looks like or what the results are. They can do things just for fun. Okay. Okay, we're gonna just leave that there for now. So this connection to stepping into earning and attracting, there may be, and of course we have social media, so right, where I know that you show up consistently and it's so beautiful. I am hearing there may be something else, some other like video recording of you that you know, when people that you know, at the end of your social media post, comment codes for your free, you know, abundance code upgrades, something like that. So new people can continue to see how powerful your work is.
Okay.
Yeah. Because what you do is so unique and so beautiful. People have to experience it to know, you know, to know what it is.
Yeah.
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 Anything. Okay. So there's some energy coming in from a galactic friends. Is this one we are aware of? Yes. I'm hearing Sirian right now with their beautiful blue color. I know a lot of different star beings are associated with the color blue, but there's assistance coming in with the continued integration of what you have experienced in higher dimensions and what you're experiencing on Earth. And they're still, right, they're meeting each other in the middle. And their energy is supporting with the up leveling of your own frequencies. And there is a download coming through. This is somewhere in the multiverse. And in this experience, you are leading some kind of class, lecture, or workshop or experience. And there's a bunch of different beings who are here from all different places. And they've all come here to learn from you how to amplify their own healing abilities and take it back to wherever they're from, because you're bringing in something from some other universe that nobody has access to. And there's no perceived wound here. This is, you are confident, you are excited, you do this once or twice a year, and it's a really sought after experience. There's hundreds of beings who are here. Is this true and accurate information? Yes. Okay. And so there is something else that we need to identify from this time space reality? No. But the word leader is coming through, and that this is the year that you're really encouraged to identify yourself as a leader and to step into that role even further by honoring what you've done and what you've healed using your gifts and talking about it, letting people know. And I know you do that. But that you are attracting people who will be able to tune into their own inner leadership qualities. That's what working with you does, right? Okay. So we are activating this soul memory, just allowing it to it's almost, I'm seeing this like silk dress just draping on over you, like coming up from the air and just dropping on you. Like it just fits so easily and just makes you feel so good and like fun and beautiful. And this is who you are. This is who you are. Okay. Something else around money, receiving. Yes. Okay. And as you are furthering the process of knowing how powerful your work is, continuing to gather those reviews, talk about the reviews, share the testimonials, talk about the results, people are going to continue to be drawn to you. There's some clearing we're doing in the crown chakra. There's some clearing that's happening in the soul star chakra. We are so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And some clearing happening in the throat. Okay, something else is coming through in the throat. Yes. Okay. There's a download coming through, not a past life, somewhere in the multiverse. You are flying, you are riding some kind of animal. I don't know what it is. Maybe some kind of dragon, but they're like, it's not a dragon. Okay. And you are on your way. There's something pressing that's happening. There's some kind of urgency here because you are on your way to deliver a child, is what they're saying. Some kind of baby in this multiverse. And you are feeling so excited and alive. You are just you are enjoying the rush of rushing to get there, and the rush of excitement that you always get before you go do this ritual, this delivery, this experience. And there's something about, is a reminder that to lean into the potential of what you're creating, and that you get to be excited about what's unfolding, even though it hasn't unfolded yet. We don't quite know how it's going to unfold, but that excited that you are taking the steps, you are doing the learning, and that you know that if you continue to learn the things and take the steps, and you're open to pivoting, and you're doing the spiritual work, you cannot lose. Like, you just can't.
Yeah.
You can't. It's impossible. It's impossible. You've done so much healing, which I know that you know. And now the healing gets to be, the really big stuff is over. And there's going to be more, but like the hardest part of your healing journey is done. Is done. You also love music, don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really good for you to be listening to music, intentional for your music. Like, there should be music on in your house all the time. I know you live with other people, so that can't always happen, but for you, like, as much as possible, listening to music that makes you feel good, solfeggio frequencies, sound bowls, like music that makes you want to dance and move. Really positive music and sounds are also really helpful. And that, that does the work for you. We just pop it in, right? And it raises our frequency for us. You have other psychic abilities that are going to be coming online. You've had a little bit of experience with mediumship, is that right?
My body just tingled so much,
Yeah.
but I don't know where I'm at, with mediumship. It's just,
It's going to be a gradual process, right? Because it is important that you feel safe in your body. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that you will be possessed by something.
Mhm.
I do see that you are able to receive energy that way, that maybe one day you will go into trance channeling. That may be something you explore. They are saying it is the next step for you, and what it will require for you to get there is what you're looking to do anyway. But it's gonna bring a lot of, it's just gonna be, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna bring a lot of joy for you. And I think putting yourself in that space is actually going to help with the merging of the frequencies from here to here. So I'm really glad that I'm really glad that that's happening for you. Anything else that's coming through? Just Gaia, just Mother Earth, all the frequencies of Mother Earth. She loves you so much. You are her child. You are.
Yes.
And to her, you will always be a child. And that whenever you feel anything, right, you just go back to her, and she will comfort you. She will hold you. She will soothe you, right? And that she is maybe the biggest guide for you in this lifetime. But it is like, it's happening. And that's the one thing they want you to know. Like, you can't avoid success. You can't avoid abundance. You can't run far enough away from it. You can't repel it enough. You can't doubt it enough. Like, it's coming. It's coming. And everything you're doing now is to allow your nervous system to hold it. Ancestors celebrating, guides celebrating. Everybody's so happy that you've taken the path, the bold and brave path that you have. Yeah. Nothing else for today. This healing is complete. We are so immensely
Thank you.
grateful. What an honor and a gift to know you, to co-create with you, to walk this path with you. You're doing so well. You have a lucky, lucky, lucky baby who is also like being of service to you. Can't wait to get here. And that's amazing.
Yes, I'm gonna cry. I missed, yeah.
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 It's coming back. It's coming back around. It's coming back around. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Thank you for all that you do for so many people.
And you. I love you. Love you so much.
Love you too. Mwah. Bye for now.
Bye.